on the road. We're on the road.
Yeah, we're on the road. We're at the Kansas Press Association convention.
We're in
Hutchinson, Kansas.
That's right. We're going to say they're one of our sponsors.
Yeah, Kansas Press Association, one of our sponsors. They'll write us a $400 check
Perfect.
for this
Love
logo.
it. Love it. Awesome.
Let's get into the sponsors.
Okay, Secures 450. Serenades.
Pancrats and Hutch.
Furniture Warehouse.
Kit Construction.
We've got Patrick Charleston Insurance.
And?
The Eagles.
All right, so we got the Eagles.
Right.
And, so anyway, just to kind of why we're on the road.
Yeah, you're the now high holy goomba of the Press Association.
That is my
I'll
title.
just drink my
Presidente. Yeah,
well,
you didn't bow there, Rusty.
I already genuflected out my told me so.
As you should. But anyway, so Bruce,
I'm averting my eyes.
We gotta throw this out. Everybody keep Bruce in your mind and your thoughts. He is going through some surgery, and he's going to be right after. And
Absolutely.
we love Bruce. So Bruce is gone. Otherwise, you guys would have carried on without him. I mean, we have press convention this week.
Yeah.
Kind of a big deal. We love KPA.
Yeah.
We'll probably do a little write-up of our awards, but we did pretty well this year.
So.
You got some awards. I got some. Actually, everyone on staff.
Everyone on staff.
Was recognized, which is really exciting, and we had a lot of entries this year.
Yeah.
So that is really cool. So we're in Hutch, and that's where we are. So how's life been back in Harvey County?
It's been warm.
It's been warm.
Warm and humid, but that's how we roll.
Yeah. Did you have any rain today?
No rain. It spit a little bit. These little popcorn things would pop up and then disappear.
Okay.
And, so nothing much.
Yeah. So anything else exciting you got on your mind here?
I do.
Oh my God, Joey! Sorry.
Okay.
This is a Sandhills Irish Red.
Because when in Rome,
drink Sandhills. When in Hutch.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah. We're not doing math, even though we're in Hutch.
Oh.
I'll take that.
Boo!
No, that's good. It's good.
Yeah, and this is a small batch. It's not even named after a bird.
So this is a small batch. But yeah,
it's very good.
Really good. So yeah.
Here's Pippin.
All right. If you want to I got some 100-year stuff.
Yeah, but first I want to just talk about what's going on here. So, like, do I get in the news, or do you have anything on your mind?
Well, it is, but it's related to the 100 years.
Okay, so we'll wait. I can hop into the news. Real quick.
Hop into the news.
So if you're looking in the paper, there have been a few things that I've had lots of communication with folks back and forth, interest. There is an update on the Newton High School vandalism situation. It's worth reading.
Absolutely.
So they might be changing some key policies going
Saw
on.
that.
I want to talk a little bit about that too.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because, like, I had heard about it before any of the news broke, and I was like, yeah, it might be worth a brief. And then we had some parachuting go on, and then it blew up. And because of how the communication was working, it was very vague what was going on.
Right.
And, like, there was so much rumor mill going on, like, it was everywhere. So I felt like I needed to, like, weigh in and do a little bit more to just, like, try to correct the information going on. But that's why I just continue to be in the newspaper. But
no,
yes, it's occupied an inordinate amount of the news cycle for some kids, like, doing some damage.
It is, and word was on that I could never confirm was that we had athletes that had stuff that may have impacted it, but I could never find out. So it was one of those ones. Yeah, what do you
some of them are minors. We're just gonna hang out and we'll just stay tuned on that one. Mexican American softball.
Yes, that's big.
Yeah, so that investigation continues. They're waiting on subpoenas. They're being held up by the county attorney's office. Is what it sounded like from the PD. Or they're
Do you
just
remember
waiting
the number of the amount theft-wise?
No, but I know the PD is trying to figure out if it's above 25,000 because it's a different felony versus under. But anyway, so that's going on. But, I really, again, feel bad for Cameron and crew because, like, they work so hard on that.
They do.
And it's still going on in July. And they're really trying to do the best. And, like, it's no fun to have that happen to you. Like, it's just, So, thoughts out to them. But, the police continue to get investigated because that got kicked up in the rumor mill, too. Anyway, we got that. Kind of a fun little story I got to do was there was a lady in Norm's and she was like, "Why do I keep hearing booms?"
Yes, we talked about this in the office.
And so I just started making some calls, looking around, and there is a professional drum and bugle corps that has taken up residence in Bethel. So that is what you guys are hearing. And if you want to see a show, it goes on July 4th for the community and is free. Looked up tickets; they're only like $12 to $35. So you're getting a bargain. So that's a quick rundown of the news.
Let's give two shout-outs. Two big news shout-outs. Halstead 4x100 relay team. Piper Schrader, Jordy Schrader, Mackenzie Irvin, and Annie Williams winning state in the 4x1. And the Heston girls winning state overall. I mean, that's huge. That is
very big.
First state title for the Heston girls in track.
And throw out a few names
Well, obviously Ashley Lehman, the track.
I was going to say, besides her, because I mean, she got first in all four events. But there were other girls who helped out too.
Tessa Martin, the freshman, got second in discus.
Yeah.
Reese Quinn picked up a couple seconds there too. I mean, they just had a really solid performance for everyone that went, which speaks to how tough the regional was. That all these girls qualified for state. So, and then they ended up winning state 79 points to Beloit, who's a track powerhouse that had 70. So,
and
major props.
You can see all that coverage in the paper because we got Newton winners too.
Absolutely,
so,
Newton.
Cool
We had really good. I mean, we had representation from the 4 schools bring home hardware for Hardin County. So that's awesome. Yeah,
cool stuff. Anything else going on, Rusty?
Other than that, no. I think we're just kind of we're in Hutch. We're having fun.
Yeah.
We got 100 years though.
Okay, what's in 100 years today?
Right. So in Sedgwick, 100 years ago, they had a kin dinner.
A kin dinner, not a clan dinner.
No, a kin dinner for Mr. Hartman's 62nd birthday, and it was served at Lloyd Hartman's on Sunday. So that's the kin dinner.
All the kin folks.
And I'm sure there's not a single person that is alive right now. So okay. All right. The second thing was in Sedgwick was the schoolhouse will be fitted with an electrical system during the summer. So 100 years ago in Sedgwick, they didn't have electricity in the schoolhouse.
Yeah. Now they got it.
Now they were going to have it.
There you go.
Halstead, I mean, Jim Weaver, he lost a good horse.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Jim loses horse, or does it say?
No, it doesn't say.
It doesn't elaborate.
It's the mystery of Jim Weaver's
Did the horse run away, or did it lost, like,
it just
die?
said
Did it, like, break a leg, and Jim went out there with a little shotgun?
Jim lost a good horse. We don't know how. We don't know because Jim, there's no way to talk to Jim because I'm pretty sure he's dead.
They're all dead.
Make a story.
The horse lost a good chin.
How did he lose?
Can we do a Beer Friday seance to talk to Jim?
No, I don't. Okay, here's my thought on seances. Okay, I don't believe in any of that stuff. But like, it's like why tempt fate? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Well, I understand that. Yeah.
Like, I know, like, statistically speaking, I'm not going to get struck by lightning. I could stand out
I'm glad you brought
every single thunderstorm possible, and I know rationally that I won't be struck by lightning or have a tiny chance, right? But why tempt it? You don't stand out during a thunderstorm, and that's how I feel about seances.
Okay, so I love that you brought up lightning.
Okay.
Because that's the Burton. Burton said lightning rods not only protect buildings, but protect human life and the stock and livestock and stock of all descriptions. So this is my question.
Okay.
When did lightning rods become unpopular?
So I don't know. I feel like people try to debunk it as false science. I will tell you, we were a lightning rod barn.
Right.
Every single building had lightning rods on them, and like the barn they would have, and it was really cool. So our old barn had them on there, and there were glass balls in the middle, and the whole point of those glass balls was so you could see if lightning struck it.
I've seen
and
them.
I will tell you, when we fixed the roof on our barn about 15 years ago, there was only one glass ball remaining, which means over its history, it did take 3 lightning strikes.
Right.
So obviously they do work, and I understand the science of how they work. They create a high point, there's a charge, and then it tracks the electricity to the ground. But I don't think there's lightning rods on my house.
There's not lightning rod. I haven't seen a lightning rod on a house in I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
So the question is, why?
I don't know. That's a conspiracy. Maybe it's the insurance. No, it wouldn't be the insurance companies. Who's trying to screw us here? Maybe it's the lumber companies. Like, so you have to build a new house. I don't know who big whatever is going to be getting rid of lightning rods.
Yeah. So I'm like, because I remember growing up, there was a lightning rod, and that was my fear that the house was going to be struck by lightning. Why? So, I don't know.
Yeah, I was afraid of quicksand.
Okay, all right.
I don't know why. There's no reason to be afraid. There's no quicksand.
Yeah, there's no
the other thing, did you know, our other main way to get rid of the lightning was swallow nests.
Really?
Yeah, there was some, I don't know if it's just Kansas folklore or German folklore or what, but the belief was that if you tore down
if you tore down hilarious watching Joey and Lindsay trying to figure out the camera, all Joey has to go to Osbot.
Do you have it set? Because I
go to the Osbot camera and move it back.
He does it. It's not on the thing.
Oh,
it's not there.
It's so angry right now.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I should have taught you here.
Yeah, sorry. That's my job as producer, and I failed. Yeah.
Joey Young is no Rusty, that's for sure.
That is true.
But yeah, swallows. If you tore down a swallow nest, lightning would strike. So we were not allowed to touch swallow nests growing up.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
maybe this is something we have to see if the lightning rods are a thing of the past.
Yeah, we should look that up. We'll do a story.
Anyway,
all right, cool. Do we have anything to talk about, or do we want to get to a break? It's pretty tame this week.
It is pretty tame.
We don't have the Beer Friday crowd.
The crowd. We don't have Greg Bontrager with his phone.
It's silent.
There's not a single donkey peeing on the floor.
There's not a donkey peeing on the floor. That was quite the time.
Okay, absolutely. Joe, I've had more people talk about the donkey show with us saying how funny it was and how they thought it was absolutely hilarious. So yeah, and apparently, it still struck Joey as he's still not quite over the donkeys.
Yeah, he's brought that story up like 3 times. He seems a little sore about it.
All right,
Anyway,
we'll take a break.
All right, we're gonna take a
guest.
tiny break.
Perfect.
We'll get our guest. Our guest is amazing, actually. Like it'll be really
Stay
good.
tuned. All right, perfect.
We're fine. You guys are good.
Okay, we're fine.
Hey, we are back, and we have Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Do you want to introduce yourself, Nick?
Sure.
Your titles? I don't know.
Sure.
Like you've got a lot of cool titles,
Yeah,
so I didn't know which
let's
one.
hear
So,
the titles.
yep. So my title is assistant professor at the University of Missouri School of Journalism.
Okay.
Yep.
And you were a longtime journalist.
And I am a longtime journalist. Yeah.
Recovering journalist.
Yep. Recovering. That's right. So I graduated from Mizzou in 2001, and I worked in journalism for about 20 years
Yeah. Okay.
before kind of going back into academia, going to grad school, and now teaching in my alma mater, which is the coolest thing in the world.
And I'm gonna give Mizzou credit. They have an excellent journalism school.
It hurts my heart.
It hurts my heart.
It hurts my heart so
I will
much.
give that's the
Like,
one thing I will give
Nick-
Missouri credit for.
Nick is a nice, decent
Yes,
human
he is.
being.
Absolutely.
He's a good
Rock chalk.
person, and it is so hard.
I mean,
And
I'm fine with it.
last night, I had to listen to him recount greatest sports moments, and his greatest sports moments were my worst sports moments.
I
Like
wanna be
it
on
was
that
so
conversation so
bad,
Yeah.
and it was anemic because you guys have the over history. Like you guys have been better at football recently, and that was really rough.
Yeah.
And so I was like stuck like doing crappy KU Glory Day shit from like 2007. Be like, remember when we won with David Paget throwing a little jump shot? That was hilarious, Nick. So yeah, that was tough. But you are really great, and like I got to listen to you talk today about your thoughts on local journalism. Another thing, Nick, and this is why I wanted Nick on, so like our readers and stuff could see. Nick is one of the reasons why you still have a newspaper. Nick was one of those like academics that we thought were full of shit that came out to a study fest, and we're like, yeah, I mean, you're offering $10,000, so yeah, like we'll entertain this. But Nick ended up being a great friend, and they ended up being incredibly helpful and helping us change our business model. The newsletters, that's because of Nick, because that was something they wanted to try out. And so we're in a way better place today.
Press Club.
Press Club, Nick. We are in, not all Nick, like we're going to take some credit because we put some hard work into it, but we are in so much of a better place today as a company because of the work they did. And so we actually benefited in the journalism industry from academia. And so that's news. And
Thanks, Nick.
that's why I wanted to
And,
go on
and
there.
Terry Finneman and Pat
Oh, yeah.
Ferrucci.
Well, absolutely.
Yep.
But Terry's on it.
Yep.
Yeah, Terry.
Yep.
I've never met Pat. Does he exist?
He does. He does indeed.
Yeah, and Terry is over there.
Yep.
But yeah, Terry's a wonderful human being too. But yeah, tell us a little bit about what your focus is on local journalism.
So sure. I research very much the impact of local news in society and how we think about it I normally think of things from the audience perspective because news organizations no longer have money for audience research for that matter, really. And so I really think of myself as a servant for newspapers and news organizations and the industry itself, trying to learn things from the audience to take back to the journalists so they can actually better serve the audience as well. And so that, I mean, for the experiment, I mean, the biggest part of it was doing the focus groups for me.
Absolutely.
It was incredible to meet people from Newton and really understand what was going on. It was great.
Yeah. Do you have any fun favorite Newton memories?
Oh, well.
Put you on the spot.
Don't repeat some of them.
Yeah, I was gonna
maybe you
say.
can share. I mean,
I do have one. So I guess it wasn't in Newton. We were actually in Hillsborough.
Yeah.
But I filed my dissertation from one of the newsrooms. Like, so I was finishing my PhD program at the University of Minnesota. This was 2022, I believe.
Yeah.
And legitimately filed it from the office.
Yeah.
My research is all about weekly newspapers in rural areas, and it was a lot of the stuff I presented today, actually. To file that, a huge milestone moment, actually, in a weekly newspaper's office was just so cool to me. And the best part of it is that Joey and Lindsay took me out and celebrated. So we went to, it was a Wichita Brewing Company, had a great time. So
yeah. Because you are a strong. I can't keep up with you. You are a not a foe. You're a tower. You're a tower that I cannot come near. And I see you, and I'm like, he's skinny. I got this. And now it's like, okay, if we're with Nick, like he has one, you have a half. Otherwise, it's gonna be a disaster. So fun all around guy. So I know we can't get like your long talk you gave to us today, like summarized down into a few words, but like if you wanted to communicate something about local journalism to like, a newspaper audience, to our readers, what would that be? What would you want readers to know or understand?
The biggest thing I try to encourage people to do is not take what you have for granted. Because so many people don't realize they take it for granted until it's gone.
Yeah.
And then it's too late.
Yeah.
And so really appreciate the quality of journalism, especially from you guys and the great work you do. But trying to think of like, this is incredibly valuable to your community and understand it. And there's a journalism and media is not a monolith. Like it's not all the same thing. ABC, we were talking to CBS News, and that's dramatically different than Hardy County now. So like how we actually, build those relationships with audience members at the local level to really appreciate the journalism too. Because if you appreciate journalists and if you know the journalists, you're going to appreciate the journalism that they produce.
Well, and you talked a little bit too about that and about like journalists and how people in communities want to see their journalists. They want their journalists from their communities, which, really kind of resonated with me because I will tell a short story about your people. Rusty, your people.
Great. I'm going to get thrown on the bus again. Perfect. Fine.
But I'm going to repeat it. But there was like 2 or 3 years ago, I was taking subscriptions on the phone because we all take subscriptions on the phone. And I had someone from Heston, and they were talking about their subscription, and they were sharing some thoughts on the newspaper. And they were not happy with the newspaper. Okay, that's fair. And a lot of times, there's stuff people aren't happy about. I like criticism. That's good. We can get better with that. Why aren't you happy? Well, it's owned by these out-of-town people. And I'm like, out of town, like, I live 9 miles from Heston. And the person on the phone said, exactly. And I want anyone from Heston understanding, like, it is a hard community to cover. And it is because I am, quote, out of town from 9 miles away. And, like, one of the best things we did covering Heston was hiring Rusty, Heston's golden first son, beloved child of Heston. He bleeds Swather red.
Prom king of Heston.
He is the prom king.
I was not prom king. Did not win prom king. I wouldn't.
There's always next.
You sound a little upset that you won. I'm sorry.
Were you the jester?
No, I was the. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. No, Nick, they asked me to come and do their promenade and announce the kids as they come in, and all the parents take pictures. I'm like, okay, cool, I can do that. And then they gave a little. Like a piece of who they were, what they came in, and then they like do a fun fact. A lot of these kids just let Rusty talk.
Yeah.
Great. That's no pressure.
Well, and Rusty's an example of like what you were talking about, seeing people active in the community, because you call games, like you do so much stuff. You're on the chamber board. What else you do at Heston?
I do. I've been doing the public address for football and basketball.
You keep children in a cage.
I do not keep children in a cage. I let her out. And the brother, too. We're fine with that. We covered that. I got apology notes from them. We're good. I do not keep kids in a cage, no matter how many people. Not anymore. They got out.
Fair,
but I mean, it's so important for journalists to actually, for the community members to really get to know the journalists.
Yeah.
They can't be this anonymous face in the crowd and actually need to be involved in the community.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, in any way possible, to be honest.
And we try to do that. I think sometimes
you guys are great
because
I mean this is a great example of this too, by the way. So like how, and we were talking about that during the digital space as well earlier today. It was like, how are we actually thinking about creating a presence in our community?
Right.
Physically, yes, by doing events in your office or things like that, which are incredible. Or digitally as well.
Well, it allows a little bit of personality.
Yeah,
it does. That's good. People feel like the same with columns. Like why I like columns with staff members is you get to know them. You get to feel like you're and they're like community. I feel like has a lot of ownership of the paper, and sometimes it's not my favorite thing because people have opinions. But I always remind myself that it is really wonderful that we have so many people who feel like this is our paper.
And I am
absolutely.
just so heartened by that, especially going into the office.
Yeah.
That first one that was, 75 people there?
Yeah.
It was just so cool to see that many people care that much.
Yeah.
And I use Lindsay's line about fans all the time.
Yeah.
Like, actually, like, it's important to understand that we have fans in the community. And the fans in the community are the ones going to be watching this later, certainly, and they know you guys.
Yeah,
and so that's amazing.
Well, and that was one of my most, like, when we started doing this, that was one of my most frustrating things, was, like, I would then be, like, out in the grocery store or wherever, and they'd be like, "You're that Beer Friday guy." And I would be like, "No, I'm the managing editor of Harvey County Now, who spends an hour a week on a stupid YouTube show, but I am not the Beer Friday guy." But now I just own it, because it's just new people.
Your Majesty, it's
Absolutely.
okay. It's okay, Your Majesty.
I know.
But
Thank you. Thank you. I am the president.
The
President, El Presidente, king at this point. I think he wants to be the complete monarch.
dictator.
So,
All right.
Great.
No, it's a really cool way that people know you. It's an entry point.
Yeah.
Like the newspaper's an entry point, the e-newsletter's an entry point. This is an entry point to
It
your
is.
organization.
Nick, I'm known. I've taken phone calls at the office on Tuesdays for a subscription. Oh, you're the guy with the dog, because my dog and I are my mugshot, because my dog's my best friend. So I'm the guy with the dog. I'm okay with that.
Absolutely. And you're right, at least half of your columns about your
Not
dog.
all of the no. I don't think about my
The other
dog.
half are vacation.
Oh, and the other half about Keisha.
Okay.
You have
Okay.
two main interests
I
in
know
life,
it's
and
not
that is
true. That's
bitching
not
about
true.
Keisha
That is
and your
not
dog
true.
Socks.
Lately, yes, but not true. I mean, yeah. No, Socks is great.
Do you have any thoughts about Keisha recently, Rusty?
We're not talking about that. I do, but we're not talking about that because I just wrote it's in the paper this week. So yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
Do you have any other deep thoughts you'd like to share, Nick? This hasn't been. I hate.
Adam,
so,
do you want a dumpster question?
I don't have the dumpster though.
I know, but I can ask you one.
We'll ask one of. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
We can.
So
do
this
that.
sounds
Yeah,
dangerous.
you get the
Good
dumpster
luck.
question. We forgot
Good
to
luck.
haul the dumpster, but
Okay, here's your question. Would you rather jump into a kiddie pool full of Nutella or a kiddie pool full of maple syrup?
Nutella.
Nutella. I'm going to say Nutella as well.
It sounds like a softer landing too.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how dense it would be. Like
Yeah.
jumping. Like how high are you jumping?
You're gonna hop over the side right into
Oh,
it.
Nutella.
Nutella's my vacation treat.
I love Nutella so much.
Yeah, I
makes
would
me
eat
so
it like
happy.
every day of the year, but
Do you ever have it on
I leave
crepes?
it only for vacation. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, crepes and Nutella.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
That was that's a different story. But
Do you-
I mean, I went to Paris once,
Yeah.
and that was the only reason I wanted to go was to get crepes with Nutella.
Do you understand? It's like mostly like palm oil and sugar.
Oh, yeah,
almost
completely.
completely.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's so bad for you. But it's so
Oh,
delicious.
so good.
Rusty,
yeah.
what's your answer?
Rusty, what do you want?
Syrup.
Maple syrup. Why do you want?
because I've never had Nutella.
Oh, Rusty.
Wow.
I know. I'm gonna go with syrup. But
Do you mean syrup?
Like real Canadian maple syrup.
completely right out of the tree.
Syrup.
I'm
Syrup.
glad we haven't alienated our
Syrup.
Canadian audience.
Both
syrup.
Do we have a Canadian audience?
Is that-
We do. We have at least two.
Oh,
I was right.
where's
Both-
the Canadians?
Hey,
Hey,
Canada.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
Yeah, we don't want Alberta.
hey.
One of them's from Alberta.
Oh, well,
I don't feel so bad. I don't feel
just
so
stay,
bad.
just stay in Canada. You don't want to come over here.
They don't
If
live
anyone's
here.
left out, Alberta's having a big discussion over their separatist vote. It's a thing, but whatever. Hey, I think that was a great show. Unless you have
Yes.
anything else you'd like to
No,
add,
I
we'll-
appreciate you having me
No,
on.
thanks for
wrap it
coming
up.
on.
This has
Thank
been
you for
awesome.
coming
Cool.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
A lot of fun.
I hate talking to other journalists because my questions are always stupid. Like I always get super self-conscious. So
You
thank
should
for
not be.
good, being cool with my shitty questions. So everyone, have a good week.
Great.
Thanks for watching.
Be
and
kind.
Be kind.
Cheers.